Welcome to today's video. I'm Gary Weriawan and today we're doing a quick photography vlog. I'm here at a restaurant in Yogyakarta having a quick early dinner with my wife, and I thought I want to squeeze a little bit of photography time today. The place is kind of interesting. It's like a restaurant with outdoor area like a beach club, but also a little bit of greeneries. I want to explore a little bit of what I can do with the compositions on the greenery side of this restaurant with the wide angle lens, and also I want to take a little bit of portraits of my wife as well with telephoto lens. So let's go ahead and do that. So in terms of gear today, it will be very simple. Please pardon my foot over here. I'm just gonna step it aside, but basically I'm using my beloved Panasonic Lumix GX85. It's currently having the Panasonic 20mm f1.8 lens, but I thought I'm not going to use that lens a lot today. Instead, I'm going to use the Laowa 7.5mm f2, my favorite wide angle landscape lens. This is a manual focus lens, but I really love this guy because it's so small and it's so sharp. And then the other lens, I'm going to use the Olympus 45mm f1.8 to take portraits of my wife. This is a really nice portrait lens. And now let's go ahead and do the shots. Alright, so I found an interesting composition involving these water lilies. I don't know if you can see the water lilies, but it's below down there, and there are some buildings back there, and I just want to take a wide landscape. I'm currently using the GX85 with the Laowa 7.5mm f2. So yeah, we're gonna try to take the picture. So I'm going to focus into hyperfocal distance, aperture priority at f4. I'm gonna do vertical composition as usual. I really enjoy vertical composition with landscape photography. And yeah, I got a pretty high shutter speed, so I'm not too worried about that. And yeah, let's try to take the picture one more time. I want to go a little bit closer. I really love the composition here. As you can see, there's a little bit of that trees behind and the buildings behind and the trees, and then the water lilies as the foreground. It's so interesting. Another sort of a wide landscape pictures right here. I think I found another composition, another water lily as sort of the foreground of interest for my landscape picture. Again, I'm still using the 7.5mm. I'm at f4 aperture priority, vertical composition as usual. So I'm getting a little bit of the trees, as you can see right there. I got the trees, I got a little bit of the lines of the walls, and then the greeneries behind, and the water lily at the bottom part of the frame, as you can see on the camera right now. I'm focused at hyperfocal distance f4. So yeah, let's try to take the picture. I want to get rid of this wooden platform right here just to make the composition cleaner. Right, I think it looks nice. I'm at ISO 400 right now. It's auto ISO, by the way. So yeah, I think this looks nice. So potentially another composition involving the ponds, the water lily again, that tree right in the middle, and this sort of pond flowing into a river kind of thing. I really like the lines going curvy and all of that. So yeah, still with the 7.5mm, I'm still at f4 trying to get more depth of field, vertical composition, aperture priority. So I'm going to crop that tree in the middle right there. I think it's inevitable for me to crop because it's just too high, and 7.5mm is just as wide as I can get. And yeah, I really like the composition here with the water lily as the foreground. Let's try to take that picture one more time. Alright, nice. Alright, now I want to take an environmental portrait of my wife. Still with the Laowa 7.5mm. I'm gonna use f2 this time to get a little bit less depth of field, more subject isolation. And I'm going to try to focus at my wife. So we're going to just punch in the focus and try to nail the focus as perfect as we can at her face. Alright, I think we got the perfect focus. Let's take the shot now. Just simple composition, nothing too fancy. This is a wide angle portrait kind of thing. And yeah, I like that pose. Can you go straighter and cross the leg a little bit? Yes, like that. Excellent, excellent. Let's try to take the picture. Yep, excellent. I'm gonna go a little bit closer, but I have to be careful not to distort her. We're gonna refocus now. Something like that. Yep, excellent. Gonna do vertical. Right, nice. One more time. Gonna refocus because I'm moving a little bit. Yep, excellent. 1, 2, 3. One more time. That's nice. One more time. Excellent. One more composition, portrait with my wife. This time I want to do a tighter portrait using the Olympus 45mm f1.8. So this is gonna be a full body portrait, but because I'm using the Olympus 45, I'm gonna get more background blur. Full body portrait. Let's try it right now with the greenery sort of as the background. I'm gonna go a little bit closer and do half body portrait to get more bokeh, more background blur. Alright, 1, 2, 3. I think it looks nice. Yeah, it looks really nice. I really like it. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna get a little bit more of the sky. Nice. One more. Excellent. So I thought before we're going back, I want to squeeze one more composition really quickly over here. I found this pond area with that rock in front, that water lily, and then also this pond and the trees behind right there. I thought it's gonna make an interesting composition. I'm finally using the 20mm today, so yeah, I'm just going to try to capture the shot. However, because it's already dark now and I don't want to crank up my ISO too much, I might going to do a little bit of focus bracketing. So yeah, I'm gonna set everything to f2 ISO 400 and I get about a fifth of a second shutter speed. That's quite slow, but thankfully with Panasonic camera you can get a really nice stabilization, and I'm sure this is just gonna work fine. So I'm gonna turn on the bracketing function first, which I set to the custom bottom right here, and I'm gonna do 6 exposures, and I'm gonna just set it right there. I'm gonna focus on this rock first as the foreground, and hopefully the camera will be able to focus all the way until the background. Let's try. So I found this nice composition here. I thought before I go back, I want to capture this nice swimming pool area with the trees as a background. I really like the interplay between the yellow color from the light and the blue color from the sky and from the pool. I really like those combinations, so let's go ahead and try to capture that. I'm using the 20mm f1.7. I'm at manual f2.0 ISO 400, and I'm at about 1/5 of a second shutter speed. With the GX85, I don't have to worry about slower shutter speed because the stabilization on this camera is just fantastic. So yeah, let's try to capture the image. I'm focusing at the tree. One more time. Alright, I think we got it. And that wraps up today's video. So that is all for today's video. I hope that you find this video to be useful and inspiring. I hope this video makes you want to go out and shoot more with your camera and lenses, and try to find some time every day for your photography hobby. Try to challenge yourself to find interesting things every day to photograph. So please comment down below, what do you think of today's picture? And also, if you have any questions, don't forget to comment down below as well. I will try my best to answer. Also, don't forget to support my small channel by liking this video, sharing this video, and subscribing to my channel down below. Thank you, and see you on the next video.